What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Just Kids, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, I want to share something here with you that I believe is very underappreciated at the moment. Now, I've talked about the impact that Cinder is already making on the card market, and I think you're going to see it here once again in a very, very obvious way. So I'm just looking at the reward cards for Chaos Legion, and I'm looking at max level cards because you go back to your Pelacor Bandits and Conjurers, those used to be the cheapest things, trading at, almost like just barely above their burn value. But now, when you go down and take a look at the cheapest cards from that reward set, and again, this is just the first reward set that wasn't soulbound, or first and second, I suppose, you can see that there are no common cards. There are literally no common cards available in the lower portion of this, right? The top 5 bottom, 6, 7. The top 7 lowest cards, or the lowest 7 cards, I should say, they're all rares. Look at all of the commons. People are buying up the common cards, and this is where it doesn't make sense anymore from a Cinder perspective. I think people just had it in their mind that they're going to go and buy a bunch of common cards, and they raised the floor price on the max level common cards, right? From these, again, these used to go, I used to get Pelacor Conjurers below $2. It was fantastic. Now they're over 50% more than what they used to be. Hell, I mean, even look at Pelacor Bandits. These are $350 now. So, and you have to remember, right? They're going for $350. A maxed copy of these can be created by buying, 400 of them on the secondary market, single BCX, and then combining them. So we're getting close to that level where buying max copies or buying leveled up copies is not really even worthwhile. But that's the crazy thing, is I don't think people were looking at rares. You actually get more from rares than you do for common cards. So for example, here let's look at Naga Assassin, which is currently trading under $3. You get 2,400 power, which again Cinder is going to be 1.5x that, versus, let's go to our favorite, right, one of the Pelacors here, so we can look at Pelacor Conjurer, which is going for $1.20 more, right? This is the cheapest maxed common card, and you're only getting 2,100 power here. So you're getting like 300 plus more Cinder, 300 plus more power, which equals probably like close to 500 more Cinder on these rare cards. So I'm just calling this out for people because if you're buying these common cards, there are more cost-effective ways for you to get Cinder, or CP for Cinder is what I should be saying, actually. And the thing is, it's not just the reward cards. Take a look at this. If I go to core, and I'll just scroll to the bottom here. Once again, you know what? Let me get commons and rares together, just because then it'll be a lot less. If we go to the bottom here, what are the first few cards on the bottom? They're all rare cards, trading for, what, $285 to get a maxed rare Jin Apprentice, right? $294 for a Time Mage. I mean, the first common card that you can grab, max level, is Silent Shavi, right? And again, you're starting to see very small amounts in terms of the number of cards available, right? So there's only like 3 of these cards available for sale right now. And again, as soon as you buy the first one, the floor price goes up to $3. You buy the second one, and all of a sudden the floor price goes up to $450. Now, again, I want to remind you that you can go and buy all the cards that you need, right? And it's going for, what, 2.7 cents. You multiply that by 115. I don't know what the math is off the top of my head. Again, it's going to be slightly more, right? So this is probably a better way to look at it. So you can buy this rare card, right, which is cheaper than all of the other rare cards, because even Naga Assassin was going for $2.90. So you're getting 2.5 cents per copy of the card, CC or BCX for the people that have been around for a while, versus, if you buy them individually, you're getting them for 2.7 cents. So that's a significant amount higher, right? Probably 10-ish% more if you're buying all the individual cards. But these cards used to be even cheaper. I'm not going to take the time to go through my old videos. If one of you guys wants to go through and find them, you're more than welcome to. But you could go back and see when these cards were trading below, like at or below their burn value, and now they're not, right? Which is kind of wild to think about. So that's mainly like the one thing that I wanted to share with you guys is like on Chaos Legion and Chaos Legion reward cards, we're seeing this trend now, especially amongst common and rares. And honestly, I didn't even look at epic cards. We can if you guys want to. Again, I haven't done the math to see the like Cinder per dollar or whatever, that ratio comes out. All I was trying to point out was the fact that it's it's much more, how do I put this? Like, it's much more economical to buy the rare cards than common cards. And the main takeaway from that isn't even the price. It's just the fact that we have raised the floor price on all these common cards, which is kind of wild to me. All right, I don't know why this is not working. So let me just reset this and go to reward. And then there we go. We'll go common, epic, and rare, and just look at the regular foils. And again, I didn't even look at black foils, right? So where's the first epic card here? First epic card. Let's just look at epics in general. 533. Okay, so not quite the same amount. Granted, you get significantly more power from them, right? CP. So this might still actually be one of the better places for you to go. But once again, you're seeing these cards trade at well above their burn value, which is, again, something we did not see for a very long time. So for those of you who have held cards for a while and are looking to potentially offload them, I mean, this might be the time. Now, you'll have to max them out, but for people that are looking for max copies of cards, if you had bought all these cards at significantly cheaper prices, once again, that's where it gets interesting. Like, so for example, I'm going to look at Urias. Now, the power that you get from a single copy of this card, I believe, is 100 DEC, which you used to be able to get them for less than 10 cents, right? Which means that we're trading below their burn value. Well, now check it out. Like, there's 46 copies in this card, and the cheapest one is going for $5.52. Right? The CC is 12 cents per card. So for people that were buying them at 8-9 cents, which I did buy some back in the day, not necessarily Erase, but some of the other epic cards, those cards are going for significantly more now, right? Like, you could flip them for like almost 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50% based on the prices that you got them. Now, again, none of this financial advice. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. All I'm doing is making an observation on the marketplace to say that Cinder is once again making an impact, a huge impact on the card market, because all of these cards that people are trying to offload, the max level or upper level cards, they're gone, or at least their floor prices have been raised significantly. So until we see like Pelacor Bandits going for 2 cents, which would literally be like 100% increase at the 1 BCX or 1 CC level, I don't think people are going to go too crazy, but who knows? Who knows, right? So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.